choices. Okay. Perfect. Ready? No. Cool. All right. And don't worry too much. Most crawlers don't make it past the first floor. Yes.
Oh, nothing. I was laughing when I grabbed my
Thought you really had a question. Yes.
So for these, like you can write nerd twice and then pick repair and fabricate, so it'd be on two separate lines.
Correct. You'd have fabricate on one line and then
Not the name. The name is the actual
category. Yeah. So you'd be picking, like, say, which one was nerd? Nerd. Investigation and then repair, or repair and fabricate. Yes. It is tiny. Don't worry, I bite. I mean, not hard. Come on, if you want to move up. All right. Thank you. It's not legal. I stole it. Absolutely. If you can, then you can. All right, are you feeling good here? Ready to move forward? Not at this point. Right now, you're just picking skills and adding a rank. So right now, everything's going to be at rank 1. So you should have a total of 4 skills written, all at rank 1. We'll see if I can. Yes, I can. Great. Catcher is a skill that it gets defined later. Normally, it is something that, and we won't get too deep into each skill, but this one I'll specifically call out. With that one, if, say, an enemy or an ally is next to you, and they're about to get hit, you can use your catcher skill to catch the attack for them. Now, this isn't like D&D. You don't have an armor class. If you don't allocate action to dodging, you're going to get walloped. I don't have to, as the AI, roll anything. It's up to you to get out of the way of danger. So good luck. Now, how are we doing? We good? Cool. Okay, now we're going to your career skills, 21 and up. These are the things that you have to do for money, so you've got to be good at it. Here, you're going to go ahead and pick one category, and from that category, you'll pick 2 skills. Again, plenty of seats closer. Feel free to move up. And this is going to be at rank 3. So those are your first rank 3 skills. Everything else has been rank 1. Anyone have any questions about any of these skills that are currently up? No? Cool. Just one perception rank 1 because you already picked it earlier. This is one of those where you wanted to hold off and pick it later on. So they don't overlap. You can only pick it once. All right, how's everyone doing? Are we good to move forward? Cool. 5, 4. All right, not enough screaming. We're going to move forward. All right, now this is your hobby skill. This is what you do for fun. You're going to go ahead and pick something in here. I'm sure a lot of us fit neatly into one of these categories in that area. From there, you're going to get rank 2 in 2 of the skills here. Seeing a lot of leaning. You can come on down. It's the last time I'm going to say it, though. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You cannot. They do not stack over. No, it would not. So if you wanted to, you can pick, say you're like, oh man, I really want deception at rank 2, but I picked it as a child at rank 1. You can go back to your childhood and pick a different skill from that category. Now, I will post this for as long as it is useful on my Instagram. I'll have a link up there so you can review it on your own leisure. So if you don't get it and you're like, I really want to look through this more deeply, GM_Mace, M-A-C-E. That's me on Instagram, and I'll have it up there by the end of the con. All right, all good? Cool, love it. Non-human time. Who's playing a non-human creature? A lot of you. No AI favor to start with. Your favor is being alive. So, you know, there's that. Now, for you, you're going to now pick what your childhood was like. Were you abandoned, farmed, litter raised, pampered? And you do the same thing. You're going to pick one category and then pick 2 skills from said category. With that, you'll get a 1 for your rank. Yeah. This is more of a, you either are a human or are you a goat or cat person. So you wandered into, or you're a chicken, you wandered into the dungeon, you found a pet biscuit, that you've now got sentience. You got it. So, everyone good? All right, we're moving forward. What training skills do you have? Are you clever? Are you free range? Do you have a pack mentality? You can do the same thing here. Pick 2 skills at rank 1. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I mean, you could be sleight of hoof, so we didn't want to, like, you know, we want everyone to feel excluded evenly. All right. Are we good? Okay, take your time. Do what you got. All right. Moving on. Your adult skill. What did you do with your life once you were fully grown? Were you a guard? Were you a pile of floof? Show animal? Were you working? You know? So these ones are going to be at rank 3. So pick 2 skills at rank 3. I know all you humans, riveting stuff. We'll get there. All right. All good? Pets, no, you need a second? Take a second. All right. Gonna move on to the last part of the pets. Your quirk skill. What makes you kind of odd? What makes you unique? Are you a chow hound? Are you cuddly? Are you playful? So now you're gonna pick 2 skills and you're gonna put them at rank 2. Now be sure to also grab, and I probably should have said this and reiterated it many more times, what attribute it's tied to. That will be useful later. If I need to go back, we'll do so. We'll do a lap. All right. Okay. How are we feeling, pet folks? Good? Good. All right, do we need to go back through to get any of the attributes, or is everyone good? Yes? Okay. We'll do rapid fire. Real quick. Give this a tenor. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one. 3, 2, 1. And next one. And that's going to be it for the humans. And over to the pets. Oops. A little too fast. 3, 2, 1. Two, 1. Okay, and last one for the pets. Then we move into your last 2 skills. All right, are we good? Great. Okay. Thank you. All right, now we're moving into your combat skills. All humans get the unarmed combat at rank 3. All non-humans get slice at rank 3. This is going to be under your attacks, and it's also going to be a skill because it will go up as you get better at it. Come on in, we don't bite, the water is fine. All right, these attacks are going to do 1d4 damage for your attack, and they use your strength modifier for the bonus. All right, and for your 10th, I want you to really consider who your crawler is. Are they fight with weapons? Do they cast spells? Or are they, going kind of bareback like Carl does? So, with that in mind, we're going to move into your 10th and final skill. Are you a basic combat person? Means you carry a sword, an axe, what have you. You're going to pick one of these bashing weapons, edge weapons, range weapons, reach weapons. That is going to be your 10th skill, and you're going to get it at rank 3. Now, certain things like clubs, improvised weapons, or warhammers are going to fall under bashing. These are just broad archetypes. They're not always going to make sense. Sometimes you got a fire poker with a pineapple. You're like, I guess that's bashing. That makes the most sense. So, an example of this would be crowbar. It'd be considered a club. It does 1d8 damage. That's going to be the base damage of everything starting out. So you're going to write that as a skill and also on your attack page. Let me know when we're good, and we'll roll forward. Okay. So one of the benefits and drawbacks to getting this access early is that, one, we get to make cool things and kind of do what we want. The bad thing is we don't know exactly what certain things do. So I'm going to leave this up to character interpretation. When the full rules come out in a week and a half, you can add the additional text. We're moving on to spells. So you're now going to, if you are a spellcaster, as your 10th skill, pick one spell that you know. Dirt Clawed, Fire Fingers, Frost Scar, Soul Collector, All of these are going to be at rank 3. Each attack is going to deal 1d6 of damage, plus your intelligence modifier. And of course, flavor it how you like, because the rules don't exist yet. They can't stop us. You're also going to get 5 mana potions. You can put that on your inventory on the very last page, the 4th page. Drinking a mana potion will fully restore your mana points. We'll get to those in a second. Yes?
Did you say that you start with one spell?
One spell. This is going to be your 10th skill. Spell is also skill. Gets a little hairy, but that's the way they're doing it. Now everyone will get a different spell, but we'll get to that one a little bit later. All right, good? Okay, moving on to the people that like to go, oh no, au natural, hand-to-hand combat. If you take no weapon and no skill, or spell, you can add hand-to-hand combat skill at rank 3. When you attack, you also will get a damage effect. That is going to be at a 1d6 plus strength or dexterity, whatever is better for you. I'm going to have them right here. So whenever you do whenever you use your pugilism skill, you get to add Iron Punch effect. Yes? Not at first level. As you progress through the dungeon and learn new skills, you absolutely can. So this is you've wandered into the dungeon and they've assessed you and said, okay, here's what you can do right off the bat. Now get out there and kill some goblins. Good luck. All right. Let me know when we're good here. All right, y'all are whipping through this. I love it. We're going to have plenty of time. All right. Now we're going to choose your stats. This is where we're going to take a good long while. Your attributes, as seen here, have the standard array, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can put them wherever you'd like. So you can put a 3 on your constitution, a 2 on your charisma, 6 on intelligence, wherever. Do note that spells use intelligence. So it's advised if you took the spell casting skill, you want to go ahead and put points in intelligence. If you took something a bit more melee focused, then you probably want to put some points in constitution. Yes? Unenhanced. Mod we will get to momentarily. The mod is going to be what we use for your actual skills. Scurry, 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 scurry. Scurry, scurry, scurry. Okay. Let me know when you all have your points allocated. Looking good. It's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward. Now we're going to worry about the mods. If you put a 1 to 2 in any of your skill, you'll get a +1. If you put 3 to 5, you'll get a +2. And anything with a 6 is going to get a +3. So where it says modified, that's where you're going to go ahead and put that number. Now, I'm sorry? It's okay. On your sheet where it says modified under the stat, I'll run it over to you. That's where you will write the modification number.
From the skill.
From the attributes, correct. Okay. Now, of course, later on, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing for all of your skills. Wherever it says, says skill number, you'll put in that attribute number. Yes?
I might have missed on the slide. Earlier you said all humans have unarmed combat.
Correct.
Was that associated with?
Either strength or dexterity, whichever is better for you. Mhm. Now we're going to get into something a little interesting. This is probably the most unique thing from the Dungeon Crawler Carl RPG, and that is going to be the health. Are we ready to move forward? Good. Cool. Oh, I jumped a slide. We're going to do evade first. Sorry. Your evade is equal to your dexterity modifier. It is not a skill. It does not get any better. Anytime someone I just say, hey, this kobold, he's going to smack you in the face. You have to choose to evade that attack. If you do not choose to evade, it is going to smack you in the face. So keep track of that whenever you're in combat. You've got 2 actions, 1 usually to attack, and 1 to evade. All right? Cool. Of course, there is no armor class. Gonna move on. Now we go to your health bar. So, your health is going to be broken up into these 10 boxes. What you're going to do is take your con modifier and put that in each of the boxes. So say you've got a +2 for your con mod. You'll do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all the way down the line. Now, in combat, if someone attacks you, say you've got 2s all the way down the line, and I deal 3 points of damage, we'll mark off the first box, because it's 2 damage, and then I have 1 damage remaining. It's less than 2, so you just ignore it. So, everyone need a second? All good? Perfect.
You put your con value or your con mod?
Con mod. So if you've got a 1 there, you're gonna have a real bad time. Okay. All good? Perfect. Now we're gonna record your mana and starting spell. Mana is equal to your intelligence stat, not the modifier. So you're gonna have a lot more points to go with. It's just going to be unenhanced. You should have nothing that is enhanced at the moment, so everything should be unenhanced. As you get magical gear or blessings or what have you, your attributes will raise based on what your enhanced score is. Or your unenhanced score, sorry. Everyone also is going to get the heal spell. What that is going to do, it costs 2 mana, and it will heal 2 of the little blocks. So, say you're down to 60, use your heal spell, you come back up to 80. And everyone gets that. Unfortunately, it is not a skill. It does not get any better. You just get different healing spells. You can put the heal, yeah, you can put it in your skills, you can put it in your attacks, wherever you'd like. There's not really a good place to put it. So, this also does something kind of interesting when it comes to your inventory. Most characters in an RPG, you're like, oh, I just go into my inventory, I grab the thing, and I use the thing. With this, you have your inventory, and you have your hot list. Hot list are 10 things that you've designated are things that you have on hand. Normally, you have 2 actions on a turn. You'd spend 1 action to go into your inventory to find whatever the item is, and then 1 more to actually be able to use it. Whereas hot list, you can just pull it right from that hot list. So if you have something saved, like a heal spell or a mana potion, you can use them with only 1 action instead of needing to use 2. All right. All good on heal? Great. All right, now we're going to record your move, step, AI favor, size, and popularity. Your move, everyone's move, is going to be 20 feet. Your step is going to be 10 feet. Your popularity is 0 because who are you? You know, no one yet. We're going to make people know you. AI favor for humans is 1. For non-humans, it is 0. Good. Now, this does something else interesting when it comes to movement in combat. Normally, whenever you take your move action, you move 20 feet. If you take an attack action, you can then move an additional 10 feet. So it's a very fluid system where you're always moving, even just a little bit, if you want to. Now, for those of you that are not human, you're going to find size-wise what looks appropriate for your character. You're going to go ahead and pick your size. All humans are going to be level 4, size 4. All good? Okay. Let's get personal. Now we dive into who you are. The completely optional, but helps give you an idea of what you're playing. You're going to pick one question from each slide and answer it. This might get intense for some of you. Past trauma, because, you know, that's what we do here. Come up with or roll from the chart below. Ask yourself real deeply, what happened to you? You know, why are you like this? Everyone have something they feel a way about? Good. All right, we're going to keep that pain train rolling. 3, 2. Loose ends. What didn't you get to do before the collapse happened? All right. How we doing? Ready to move forward? Good. What do you regret? There's something else you just wish you had, maybe didn't do, just left undone. What do you regret? All right. Gonna move forward. Now you get your starting stuff. You get to choose 4 items that you start with. What clothes were you wearing during the collapse? What weapon were you wielding if you brought any weapons in with you? It is okay to say none. What items did you have on your pocket? You're going to pick just a single item that you may have had on hand. And what weird thing do you have? You're like, oh, I don't remember why I have a bag of googly eyes in my backpack, but it's there, you know? And these can be whatever you'd like. If you're like, oh, I go in there with an AK-47 and, you know, bare to the hips, great, wonderful. I don't think those bullets are going to last very long. We'll figure it out. All right. All right, now it's going to be the hardest part of this entire endeavor. Name yourself. What is your character or crawler's name? Oh yeah, and pick an ID. Anything between 1 and 13 million. Yeah, no worries. Okay. And now we've got about 15 minutes for questions. After we're good here, and you've got your name, and you've picked a crawler number between 1 and 13 million. Good. All right. Who has a question that they want to go over? Ooh, I love that. That's a first. Room full, no questions at all.
So you said we should have started with 10 skills.
Correct.
I ended up with 11.
Okay. You want to read them to me?
Yeah, so capture good first impression. I know those are the first, then deception, investigation.
Right.
Then determine value and negotiation was 4.3.
So you either get Soul Collector or ranged weapon.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah. Any other questions or anything they need to go over? Thank you. Now be sure when it goes to your skills, you're going to take your attribute bonus and your skill rank to give you what your actual number is. So you'll roll a d20, add that number whenever you're utilizing said skill.
What was the when you had up for Soul Collector with rank 3?
Rank 3, 1d6 for damage, plus your intelligence modifier. All right. All good? Yes. You don't have to worry about that at this time. Yes.
So we can just make any spell name we want, but it's always a 1d6 plus intelligence modifier?
For your starting out, yes. Sorry, I thought my mic just went. Okay, no worries. I leave to serve. Now, this is bare bones. You stepped into the dungeon, and you're ready to fight some goblins. You may level up, you may get new skills and what have you. When you get to the 3rd level, you actually get classes and a different species, and all that will open up even further. This is, you've meandered into this weird hallway, and, you know, the apocalypse happened. So, all right. Everyone good? Wonderful. This will all be available on my Instagram, GM_mace, like the weapon. You find it there on the link tree. Thank you for your time. I've been Jameson. Y'all have a good con.